second down and Vikings, 6 yards to go. In the I pro set, it's Owens along with Wilder. Close to first down yardage, knocked back. Theo Bell. He's up around the 36-yard line. He had to get it across the 36. Willie Teal in his 3rd year out of LSU in there in the tackle. 3rd down, a short yard and a half to go for the Buccaneers. Straight drop. Doug Williams, first down, Tampa Bay, across the 40, up near the 42-yard line. Thrown down by number 55, Scott Studwell. Formation to the left side. Theo Bell is outside. Gerald Carter is inside. One back, cut back, Doug Williams. Another first down. Slashing across the middle, Gerald Carter inside Viking territory down near the 27-yard line.
Offensive team here, they're using 3 wide receivers. Gerald Carter comes across the middle. Doug Williams lays it on the line, and receivers love that. We talked to House yesterday and to Jimmy Giles. They like that strong arm over the middle so they can get the ball and take off. There you see another first down for Tampa Bay, moving the ball early.
In the slot on second down and 8 from the 25 of the Vikings. And Doug Williams with a hot hand early. Got his man inside the 25 down to the 21-yard line. And Doug Williams is red hot right now. Flag down on the play, though, in the backfield of Tampa Bay.
73 offense, holding, still second down.
That's Charlie Hanna, the offensive tackle in his 6th year from Alabama. Or, number 59, Matt Blair from the left side. One back, slot to the left side. They need 15 over the middle. Almost intercepted. Incomplete. Making a diving try for it for the Vikings, number 25, Kurt Knopf in his eye. He's hit from 51 last year. As you look from the end zone of this beautiful Hubert Humphrey Metrodome, slicing off just wide, and he misses it wide to the left side. Didn't miss it by much. So the Vikings come off the field somewhat inspired. An impressive opening drive, hurt by a penalty against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Formation to the left side. Bucks looking at 2nd and 4. Wilder and Owens in the backfield. Quick pass. Got his man, Theo Bell, first down. Willie Teal, the 3rd-year man from LSU, came up with a hit, but not before Theo Bell, the former Pittsburgh Steeler, came up, and we've got the bait. Looking at 1st and 10 from the 31. Inside handoff, slashing across the right side. The 2nd-year back from Missouri up close to the 35-yard line before Johnny Turner, the veteran from Miami of Florida, finally brought him down. Outside the Bucks looking 2nd and 7, and Doug Williams will put it up. Man open, wide open over the middle. Got his man, Theo Bell, another first down. Tampa Bay across Minnesota territory for the 2nd time. Near the 43-yard line, Matt Blair in his 9th year from Iowa State in there in the tackle. But not to the left at the bottom of the screen as they shift to the I pro set. Owens behind Wilder. Knifes his way across the 40. Fights up near the 37. Maybe down to the 36-yard line before Theo Bell in the slot to the left side. Tampa Bay and Doug Williams looking at 2nd down and 5. The quick out. Wilder, you see the good hands. The good speed and acceleration. That time, John, he did what they like their backs to do. Get the shoulders square coming down the field. Hit the...
As you saw from that grapple.
Pitch back to Owens. Wilder with a key block. Fights his way close to first down yardage. And this will be very, very close. Tommy Hannon in his 6th year from Michigan State finally made the hit, but they are very close to first down yardage. This telecast is presented by authority of the National Football League, and will be another 51-yard try. His last was just barely wide to the left side. This one he nails. No problem on the distance on either. So Bill Capice and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers go up a 51-yard field goal. The Bucks 3, Minnesota nothing. And the Vikings on the short end 3-0. 1:10 left to go in the first quarter. All kinds of running room. Across the 50-yard line, first down for Minnesota. Finally brought down by number 56, Cecil Johnson. Kind of a little hesitation, almost the halfback draw. Bill Capice for the Buccaneers, a 51-yard field goal in the first quarter. Tommy Kramer on 2nd and 15 is sacked. Getting in there quickly is big number 76, David Logan, in his 4th year out of Pittsburgh.
More. Watch Logan, the nose guard. You see that quick move? Boy, he's right by Dennis Twilley, number 67, before he can even look up. Tommy Kramer, no time to throw the ball.
The nose tackle, 6'2", 250 Kramer, and Teddy Brown. Ted Brown is wide open at the 40, but he'll be way shy of first down yardage. Good pursuit. You can see the pursuit of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's one of their strengths. They didn't guess 1 week from today. Sammy White in motion at the top of the screen. Tommy Kramer on 1st and 10. Got his man wide open. On the far sideline, Ahmad Rashad, the 10-year veteran out of Oregon. 2 to go. Wide receivers left and right. The backs are split. Kramer will throw from any formation. Gets first down up near the 37-yard line. Tony Galbraith out of the backfield. Traded from the New Orleans Saints. 2nd down, a long 7. This is Darren Nelson. Got a blocker out in front of him. you see the good move to the outside. Close to first down yardage. Out of bounds up near the 45-yard line. Chased out of bounds by Neil Colsey, the veteran out of Ohio State.
Today, look at that. Look at that. That'll tell you something about Darren Nelson when he was at Stanford and why he was drafted as the first running back in the draft, #1 by the Vikes.
First down, Minnesota. Vikings approaching midfield. That's Galbraith, who knifed over for the first down yardage, and Ahmad is ready. Ricky Young in there with Galbraith. Kramer to put it up on 1st and 10. Got his man right open out of the backfield. That is number 32, Tony Galbraith. Galbraith in the receiving department in the preseason. On 2nd down and 10. Kramer says Rashad to the left side, Sammy White to the right side. Ricky Young is in there. This is the pitch back to Ted Brown. He's got blocking in front of him across the 25, near the 20-yard line, and very close to first down yardage. Norris Thomas, the 6-year pro out of Southern Mississippi, in there on the tackle from this formation. Ted Brown, first down, Minnesota. From the 19-yard line, slot to the left side. Ted Brown, the lone setback. Kramer to throw on first down. Got his man wide open is Sammy White inside the 5, and he will shovel it off to Ahmad Rashad. And this is exactly what we talked about yesterday as we looked at film over the Viking complex. We said, is that the kind of a move that you can coach an athlete, or is that just instinct?
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 76 defense, first down.
Let's take another look. The personal foul is called on two. Minnesota. Ricky Young, the veteran out of Jackson State, and the Vikings go up 6-3.
Defense here is just a fake. Ricky Young comes cross. He comes into the end zone for the touchdown. Puts the Vikes up 7-3.
6:31 left to go in the first half. Minnesota 7, Tampa Bay 3. 40-yard line of the Vikings, so they should get excellent field position. Life is on. The Vikings, of course, very good on the specialty team. Look out. Eddie Payton, and that's why the crowd comes alive. Big block thrown back at the 50-yard line, and a Minnesota Viking is injured. Jeff Davis finally came up, the rookie out of Clemson, defending national champions for the Tigers of Coach Danny Ford. 7 from the shotgun. Kramer, flood to the right side. Shovel pass incomplete. Well, he's got it. Sensor took it right away. There is a great play by Joe Sensor. Dave Logan started to bat the ball loose, the 4th-year pro out of Pittsburgh, and Joe Sensor with those big shovel-like hands somehow managed to grab it in. That's a very dangerous ball to throw. The key is whether or not he can get that coffin corner. He spirals it to the near sideline. Good coverage by the Vikings. Down inside the 5-yard line on a spectacular play by number 49, Keith Nord, who was injured on that last punt return by Eddie Murray. He came back in. Gordon Jones to the top. 2nd down. Batted in the air. Picked off by the Vikings at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, Minnesota. Out of Oklahoma State, Watt Williams, the straight drop. Here comes White, who gets his hand on it, and there is Studwell with a great dive, and he manages to maintain possession, and it is 1st and goal for Minnesota.
Both White and number 79, Doug Martin, put pressure on Will.
From the 7-yard line, Ahmad Rashad to the bottom of your screen. They come back with that little delay to the left. The ball is stripped loose of Ted Brown. A mad scramble for it, and Tampa Bay piles on top of the football. The Vikings turn it right back. Tampa Bay gets a big break, and the rookie out of Clemson, Jeff Davis, pounces on that pigskin up near the 24-yard line. Slot to the top of your screen. Jeff Williams falls down, manages to get the ball out. It's an incompleted pass. Some people, the Viking fans notably, thought it might have been a lateral, but it was intended for James Wilder, the 2nd-year back. We go out at halftime with only 10 points having been scored. Minnesota has a 3-yard touchdown run from Ricky Young. Tampa Bay has a 51-yard field goal from Bill Capiz. That's where we are at halftime. Somewhat of a surprise.
Well, it takes a little while. Preseason, of course, is a place where you look at a lot of players and you get your team ready, but offenses take a little more time to get finely tuned than defenses.
Ahmad Rashad split out left and right. Boxer split for Kramer. Straight drop. Bucks send the linebacker. Kramer in trouble, and down he goes. And a flag on the play down at the 25-yard line. Leroy Selman, the man that got to Tommy Kramer. Hugh Green and Joe Sensor going at it, tooth and nail over at the top of the screen. And here is Gene Barth. It is holding, defensive holding against Hugh Green. He is not happy at that call at all. Setback for the Minnesota Vikings. Teddy Brown gets the call. Slashing to the right side, gets away from one Tampa Bay and up to the 35-yard line. Young. He's got the touchdown run up near the 37-yard line, very close to first down yardage, perhaps the measurement. Tommy Kramer goes up and takes a look. First down, Minnesota. Up by 4, 7-3. Play action. Kramer comes back against the flow. And an excellent defensive play by Tampa Bay. In there with a big hit, Cecil Johnson, the free agent out of Pittsburgh. He was not fooled at all by the play action. He came up with a big hit against Teddy Brown. Third down, 10 yards to go. Kramer, play action, reverse to Teddy Brown in all kinds of trouble. Now gets a block. Kramer throws a block. Ahmad Rashad comes over, but Teddy Brown does a lot of running and doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Neil Colsey, number 20, in there on the hit, the 8-year pro out of Ohio State.
He said, on the 8th day, God created the Vikings. On the 9th day, he created the dome. That was after he kicked a 70-yard punt in preseason. He loves it in here.
Coleman will go for the far sideline. He gets away a beauty. A spiraling Holt will chase down and has to carry out of bounds inside the 25 at the 23-yard line. However, we've got a flag all the way back upfield. It'll be roughing the punter against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
See if we can pick it up here. Coleman taking his time.
Personal foul, warning to the kicker, 33 defense, first down.
It's one of those slight personal fouls. Coleman did a good job of spinning around like so many of the punters do these days. They go to acting school, come away with their degrees, and a penalty.
Kind of a silly penalty for the Buccaneers to take, but because it appeared as if the culprit wasn't really paying attention to where the leg of Coleman was. He could have guns in motion. And Kramer with a quick out. Rashad's got it up near the 45, but he is decked backwards immediately on a fine defensive play by Mike Washington, the 7-year pro out of Alabama. They used this play 3 times now. You can see the speed of Darren Nelson. First down and more inside Tampa Bay territory. Jeff Davis finally wrestled him down. First and 10 Minnesota inside Tampa Bay territory. Darren Nelson is wide open. Tommy Kramer's got him inside the 35 to the 30. A move to the outside by Darren Nelson, and that's why he's the #1 draft pick. Darren Nelson out of Stanford inside the 24-yard line. First and 10 Minnesota.
He'll be wide open, and when he gets the ball, watch this.
Play action to Ted Brown. The linebacker came and cleared that zone, and you can see Nelson. There's the move around one of the Buccaneers as he beats 54 Richard Wood on the line. 6:53 and counting left to go in quarter number 3. By 11. Tampa Bay had a 51-yard field goal in the first quarter by Bill Capice. Since then, they've been held scoreless. The Vikings have added 2 touchdowns.
Stays in there. Giles make great hands. Look at him carrying that ball. Coaches get heart palpitations when they see that. Tucks it away at the last moment, holds on for the first down.
Of course, Jimmy Giles, number 88, is 6'3", 245. You saw him yesterday in the hotel. You saw the size of his hands. He wrapped it right around that football.
And he told me
10 Tampa Bay and 11 yards to go. We're back in our booth, joined by NFL Commissioner Pete Rozelle, who's been commissioner of the National Football League for the last 23 seasons. We're in the 63rd season.
This is better.
We had some great moments there, of course, during the glory years of the Vikings, winning the division 12 times in the 21 seasons that they played there. Commissioner, this season averted.
I don't think I can say that. I'm hopeful. I'm always optimistic. But I think it'll be difficult to say that there won't be a strike. I hope there won't be.
Optimistic as the season begins here in the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome, of course. Bay, Carter, and House in the slot. They flood the left side. Doug Williams with a straight drop, throws it incomplete, intending it for number 84, Gordon Jones. John, that was a catchable pass.
That was a catchable pass. Gordon Jones coming over the middle, just couldn't hold on to it.
They will spot this at the 37-yard line. It will be a 47-yard try. He has hit from 51, and this one is wide to the right. So he has missed the first wide to the left. He has hit the second one from 51. He has missed the third one wide to the right side. Quarterback, and of course, Archie Manning is the veteran signal caller, but Bun Phillips is set. The ball is batted loose by number 79. Doug Martin, the 3rd-year pro out of Washington. Incompleted pass.
Doug Williams right here. Whew. No chance for Doug to get rid of that ball.
It's on camera. Second down, 10 yards to go. Williams with a straight drop. Blitz by the Vikings. Intercepted Minnesota. John Turner tries to get to the 20-yard line. He's knifed down at the 23. Wilder finally made the tackle. The Vikings, who only had 16 interceptions last year. At the bottom of your screen is the second-year pro, Leo Lewis. Tommy Kramer in all kinds of trouble. Fires incomplete. He had White moving outside. Looked like it might have been intended for Ted Brown. It goes incomplete, and we'll see the field goal team once again. Goal department perfect on the PATs. Will try from 42 yards away. And this one is just short. Just about a yard and a half shy. Didn't quite get all of it, so there's 47 left to go in regulation. Doug Williams needs to put some points on the board. Got Jimmy Giles at the 45. Giles knifes over the 50-yard line down to the 47-yard line of the Minnesota Vikings. Tom Hannon in there on the hit. Trail by 11, 14-3. Good protection. They set up the screen to the left side. Mel Carter with a convoy inside the 35. First down, Tampa Bay, down at the 33. Again, Carver. Of course, the scouts don't have it too tough if they go to Las Vegas, do they? Inside the 30-yard line, slashing James Wilder, second-year back out of Missouri, to the left side on second down and 5. Doug Williams can run with the ball, though he's not done it this afternoon, as well as pass. Number 28, Mel Carver, the free agent out of Las Vegas, 5'11", 210, very strong. Jimmy Giles and Jim Obradovich. They almost had him in the backfield. Still they get him just back at the line of scrimmage. Tom Hannon again playing like a man possessed. Fred McNeil on the other side. 54 helped out. Williams to be in. Blitz is on. He's got Jimmy Giles. Incomplete. Incomplete. Strip loose by Tom Hannon, number 45 again. And they're on their feet here in Minnesota. Watch the pressure by Randy Holloway. 3rd and 11. Kramer tucks it in. Now is in all kinds of trouble and will wisely not risk the interception. Now let's take a look at the play just before this, where he stutter-stepped out of trouble and somehow managed to get the ball to Ricky Young. Still second down, 10 yards to go. Big rush put on. Doug Williams gets out of it, finds his tight end, Jimmy Giles. First down and more up near the 33-yard line. Buccaneers in a trade with the Oilers in 78, but we've got a flag in the backfield of Tampa Bay. It's second down and 20. The Bucs are backing up. They set up the screen. Wilder to the 20, to the 25. Slithers forward to the 27 on a good call. And you can see the deep drop as Doug Williams was chased back into the end zone. Breaking. Doug Williams can run for the first down. He's got it and much more as he gets across, fumbles the ball. Did the whistle blow? It did. House in the slot. Doug Williams trying to evade the onrushing Minnesota Vikings. Fires it to Kevin House. First down, Tampa Bay in Minnesota territory, down at about the 45, maybe the 46-yard line. Your screen. Kevin House is at the top of your screen. Quick out. Jones got it. Gets away from 3 Vikings and more. Still on his feet. Scrambling all the way down near the 27-yard line. Excellent individual effort that time by Gordon Jones, 4th-round draft pick out of Pittsburgh. Counting left in regulation. Quick out to the other side. Fine defensive play by John Turner, the 5th-year back out of Miami of Florida, is in. Doug Williams scrambling away from the rush, will come back, looks on the post pattern, fires underneath to Wilder coming out of the backfield, and he is just careened down. Number 55 in there on a massive hit for the Minnesota Vikings. 11, 5-15 and counting. Mel Carver in the backfield replacing James Wilder. Doug Williams, the blitz is on. He can run for the first down to the right side. Fires in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jimmy Giles.
Did you see Doug Williams waving Giles into the end zone as he was scrambling and just flicked the ball? That is a great talent at quarterback.
See Central Division among themselves over the last 4 years. The Vikings lead the Bucs by 4. Rashad to the near side. White to the top of your screen. Kramer tripped up by his own man. He was trying to get out of the backfield. David Logan, the man that made the tackle secure. Tampa Bay has 1 fumble recovery in the turnover department. Tommy Kramer, it's tipped, and it goes incomplete, and that could be a blessing in disguise for Minnesota. The Bucs Detroit Lions, who are holding a 10-7 advantage over the Chicago Bears, taking on the Los Angeles Rams, getting a big afternoon from Burt Jones. Holt fields the ball at the 15. Nord was down there. Loose football, and it looks like the Vikings have recovered at the 21-yard line. Keith Nord. He chases him over to the right side. Now watch 29 come into your picture.
See, Holt is getting away from a few men here. He's in traffic. Someone grabs his arm there. Ball comes loose. The Vikes come up with it. What a break for the Minnesota Vikings.
Number 51, the Viking who fell on the football, that's Jimmy Huff. 3rd and 3. Brown on the sideline. We'll go with Ricky Young and Teddy Brown. Kramer, ball is batted loose. Almost intercepted. It is incomplete. So it is field goal time for Rick Danmar. The last 2 passes by Tommy Kramer have been batted free. Rick Danmar, who was pistol perfect in the preseason. Snap, spot, kick, the crowd will tell you. It is good. A 33-yard field goal as the Minnesota Vikings put 3 more on the board. Their scoring drive was really not much. It was 7 yards in 3 plays. But of course, when Tampa Bay fumbled that punt, that set up Minnesota in excellent field position. And Doug needs 10. Gives it the pump fake. Fires over the middle. He's got Jimmy Giles. First down and more. Tampa Bay at the 47-yard line. No flags on the play. Keith Nord on the tackle. And Doug Williams goes to the quick hurry-up offense. For the screen. Wilder the lone setback. Vikings coming with 5. They set up the screen to the right side. Wilder's got 2 in front to the 40. Down to the 35. Breaks through 2 more Vikings and slithers forward down to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 Tampa Bay inside the 30. Turner on the tackle. Minnesota will be coming. They'll send 4. Over the middle. Incomplete. Intercepted. Number 37, Willie Teal. It was deflected by the linebacker, the veteran, Matt Blair, number 59, in his 9th year out of Iowa State. And Willie Teal comes up with another interception. Because they had to improve on the 16 INTs from last year. Tommy Kramer will just hit the artificial turf. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers only have 1 timeout left to go, and they will undoubtedly use it now as we are inside of 1 minute left to go in regulation. Coming up, of course, after the NFL today, here